and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been kind of a while, but today's video is going to be all about how I meal plan for each week. When I was younger, I used to love cooking and baking, but I feel like as I've gotten older, the whole thing has started to feel like more of a chore because it takes a lot of time to figure out, oh, what do I want to cook for this week? Like, what do I have in my pantry? Whatever. But I feel like meal planning has actually helped me rediscover my love of cooking. Meal planning is like a process that you kind of have to get used to or learn how to do, but once you get it down, you're able to save so much time and so much money every week. And that's something that is really important to me, especially because once I go back to school in like a month or so, I'm gonna have to be cooking for myself every day. So I won't talk too much, but let's just get right into the video and how I go about my meal planning. The first step of my meal planning process is finding inspo. I am a person who absolutely hates boring food. I can't eat the same thing like over and over again, or I need things to have flavor because I just get bored, and then it makes eating healthy or cooking just not fun. I'm really a person who needs my food to have flavor and variety, because honestly, I'm a foodie at heart. My first step when I meal plan is to go through my TikTok and my Pinterest to find any recipes that like look good or like something that I might be interested in cooking. Like, I feel like I spend so much time on TikTok anyway, so whenever a recipe comes up on my For You page, I'll just save it to a folder. And when I'm trying to figure out what I want to make for the week, I'll just go to that folder or go to my Pinterest board. And it helps me find like new things to try so I can switch it up from time to time. Step 2, planning all my meals for the week in Notion. So as you can probably guess, like Notion is my best friend. I mean, that's what my whole kind of channel is about, like planning and productivity. Once I figure out exactly what I want to make for the week, I then go into my Notion and kind of create a meal plan for myself. Before I go on, I guess I should explain what Notion is for people who haven't heard of it. Notion is basically an online planning platform, and it allows you to create your own kind of database and system for how you want to plan your life. I use it for almost everything. I use it for school, I use it for meal planning, as you see. It's basically like the all-in-one workspace that I highly recommend anyone to use. And if you guys want to get started with Notion, I do have some templates in my Etsy shop that you should check out. The link is in my description box below. But yeah, I recently discovered this extension called a Save to Notion Chrome extension, which you can download and add to your Chrome. And so once you have a recipe that you want to try, like say you found a recipe on Pinterest or whatever, you open up the link to it, and then you're able to use that Save to Notion extension to just easily and quickly like save the whole recipe, so it's gonna always be in your recipe tab. To download this Chrome extension that I was talking about, you would just go to search up Save to Notion, but you have to make sure you're on Google Chrome. Then you would download it on your Chrome. So once you set that up, we'll go up here and click this little Save to Notion extension and add a form, so I'll be able to save it. The page that we want to save it to is recipes, and it's inside my meal planner Notion because that's my specific template. And then I want to extract the content, and I want the name to be the page title, and I want the page image is going to become the cover. And the template I want to use is my new recipe template. Once I save that, boom, it's already in my Notion. And then I will go down and I'll just keep whatever I want to keep and delete. I don't need, like, these are all old pictures that don't really belong. Also, when you clip a new recipe into your Notion, in order for it to automatically create a grocery list for you whenever you're planning each week, you need to make sure to add your ingredients as well to this little button that clicks add ingredients, so that once I go back to my meal planner, I would just add that recipe, and now anything that you put in this meal planner for the week, it automatically generates a grocery list for myself, which makes things so much easier like in the future. And you have like this view of all your recipes. Like say you're not exactly sure what all your breakfast recipes are, you can go and see different views of your lunch and dinner, dessert, etc. And once I find all my inspiration for that week, I also make sure to go to my fridge and pantry and see if I have any leftover like big things, maybe veggies that are about to go bad or a meat that I need to use. I'll find a recipe including that so I make sure that I use it before it spoils. And say like there's something that I need to buy that isn't like necessarily food, I also have like a home and cleaning section, so that I can just add that to my list, so it'll show up in this week's shopping list.
My last step of this whole process is to actually go and grocery shop.
Once I plan everything out, I'll go to the grocery store and like pull up Notion on my phone, and I'm able to just easily pick up whatever I need for the week. And then I come home, I get to cooking, and my process is just way more simplified. It's done way quicker every week, and it's just made me love Notion even more because of how automated and like simple everything is. I think that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions and if you're interested in purchasing this planner, it is linked below in my Etsy shop. I think Notion meal planning is like one of the biggest benefits of it, and I would recommend it to anyone who's interested. But I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe for more. I will see you next time on the channel. Bye.